Hello again, everyone. Today I am going to be swatching some vintage Rembrandt watercolor pans. And I've forgotten the shop that I got these at, but I will see if I can find the link. It's an Etsy shop, but I don't know if all of these colors will still be available, but there should be some, I would think. But I'll put it in the notes down below if there are no more left. But in any case, I got these and I really like them. They're really beautiful. And actually these are all the Rembrandt pan colors that I got recently from Ken Bromley Art Supply in the UK. And I'll put a link down below to the video where I swatched those. I had these in sort of a different configuration, and these were in a different watercolor case, but I decided to go ahead and put all of the Rembrandt colors together so that they could be in one pan or in one palette. I may change that, but I mean, any of you who have watched my channel for any length of time know that I switch things around a lot, but this case is the Holbein Palm Box. I, at one point, got this with the Holbein colors really inexpensively on Amazon, but I hadn't used the box very much. It's a little bit impractical just because it can come apart pretty easily because the lid attaches here, but it can pull off accidentally sometimes, so I don't use it too often as an actual travel watercolor box. But all that is to say, I have put all of my Rembrandt colors together, but today I'm just going to be swatching this bottom row, which are the vintage Rembrandt colors. So a lot of these, if not all of them, are no longer available because of, it's an old formulation, or there were colors that were used then that they just don't use anymore. So let's go ahead and go through here. This is my Pentalic field book, which I'm going to be swatching on today. But yeah, I realized I had teased swatching these. I'm going to actually put a little dot of water on each of these colors. I had teased swatching these and then I didn't do it. And I was like, oh, well, I should probably do that since I said I would. So here we are. All right. You could also spray your pans to moisten them. But adding a little bit of water, just like a drop of water, is usually plenty. Okay, so this first color, I'm actually going to put this down here so you can see them all. This first color is Naples Yellow Light. And, I need even more water here. Looks like I have some dog fur in my watercolor pan. So even though these are vintage colors, they actually really re-wet nicely and are really lovely. This one is actually very bright and vibrant. See if I can get that little dog. Well, no, it's just gonna have dog hair in it. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so that was Naples Yellow Light, and then this next one is Talons Yellow. Talons is the company that is above Rembrandt or owns Rembrandt, which are still around. Water here. And these are very pigmented for vintage colors. Let's see, I don't know. So they all came in these little vintage papers, but I don't see a date on these, but they definitely do look fairly old. The website might have said. I might go back and see if I can take a look. Let's see if they said that. Either way, I will put a link to that shop. Okay, and then this is Talons Yellow Deep. I'm gonna put more color here. I added too much water, I think. And then the next one is Madder Lake Light, which I'm pretty sure is not a color that is made anymore. It's a pretty unsaturated color, but it's really very pretty. It sort of has this rose tone to it, which is really nice. And even the weaker colors can be built up with more layers for sure. Okay, this next one is Transparent Oxide Red. And these were colors that I chose. They weren't in a pre-curated set. There, for some reason, it seemed like the blues sold out really quickly, and so I couldn't get any blues, but, well, except for this next one, which is a bluish green. That's actually the name of it, bluish green. But this transparent Oxide Red is really, really lovely and vibrant. But this was as close as I could get to a blue, which is this bluish green, which is nice. I really like it. And then the last one is emerald green, which seems a little, has a low tinting strength, I think. But it's a really pretty color. I didn't see which pigment this is. Let me actually add a little bit more. So I'm gonna try and build that up a little bit more. All right. So just a short video to show you these vintage Rembrandt pans. And so we have Naples Yellow Light there at the top, which should have a little bit of white in it. Most Naples Yellows do. This one is Talons Yellow, Talons Yellow Deep. This is Madder Lake Red. This one is Transparent Oxide Red. This is Bluish Green, which actually is a lovely blue, bluish green. And then this is Emerald Green, which is still a little bit wet. And it actually looks like you can see a little bit of granulation on that bluish green. I didn't notice that. There might actually be some granulation in this green as well. Fascinating. All right, well, that was just a quick one today. And like I said, I'll put a link down below to the Etsy shop where I got these, and I'll put a little note if they don't actually have these anymore. But that web shop on Etsy also has some handmade watercolors and some other fun vintage items. So that might be interesting for you all, I should say. All right, well, take care. Feel free to subscribe to keep track of future videos on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.